All right, everyone. So I think I just found the best center console charger for your phone for the Model 3 Highland and Model Y. Check this out below. All right, guys, so this is the charger right here. It's made by T-May. It's called the Central Control Charging Station. I got it from a third-party site called Honcho. I'll link it down below. But honestly, this was the best charger that I found after looking for the last month or two since I've gotten my car. I was using this one right here, and I just got it from Best Buy. It was a retractable USB-C cable. It actually did its job. It worked better than the wireless charger. But once I found this was a game changer for me, and I loved it. Honestly, the packaging that it came in was A1. I opened it up. It looked like it was something I bought from Best Buy, which was really great. I was happy to see that. Not only that, it came to my house, you know, perfectly wrapped, no damage at all, which is actually another great thing. So definitely check this out if you're looking for a center console charger for your phone and you want something that's different from your wireless charger. Now, another thing that was great that I saw about this charger is that on their website, it states that it's made from ABS material and polycarbonate material, if I'm not mistaken. So it's very durable. Honestly, over the next couple months, I'll be testing it. So stay tuned and make sure you're subscribed to make sure you see how this holds up over the test of time. Now that I've been using the charger for the last couple weeks, my favorite part has to be the OEM feel that you get once it's installed. I feel like if Tesla were to make a charger, this would be it for sure. It's just super sleek. It's super easy to install. The charger that's there has like a little Cybertruck vibe to it as well. When you plug in your device, it lights up, which is actually great. Not only that, the cables retract so that way you can pull out as much as you need, and then you can retract it back so everything's nice and tidy and you can tuck it away when you're not using it anymore. Now, I'm a very minimalistic person to begin with, so when I saw this, I already knew it was for me. And if you look at my iPhone, I really have no apps on my home screen. It's just my widget and then a folder with a couple different apps that I use. So I just love to be clutter free. Not only that, like once I saw this, I already knew it was for me, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy it as well as you start using it if you end up grabbing one yourself. But another thing that I do love is that they thought about us when we're driving at night. There's a little light here that illuminates at night, and it kind of just gives it enough light where you can see and plug in your device so you're not like fumbling around. So they just thought about almost everything when they came to the design of this, which is actually pretty awesome. Then once you're done, you can close this center console, and it kind of gives you the, again, that sleek look where it hides all of your cables. There's no clutter there. That's where you get that OEM feel where it looks like it feels like it belongs in the car. It matches the same color almost perfectly, if I'm not mistaken. That, for at least for me, it does. And that's what I love about it most. I just didn't want anything to feel cheap. I didn't want anything to look out of place. Like a lot of the stuff that I saw on Amazon just didn't look great, or some of the cables were just always exposed, and I just wanted something to look like it was meant to be in a Tesla, and it doesn't bring too much attention once everything is closed. So that's one thing I love about this charger here. And then lastly, before we move on, I forgot there is a little USB-C charger on the outside of this once everything is closed. So this could be for your third device, or you can just use this with everything else closed if you want to. So however you want to use the three chargers, you have access to all three whenever you need them. All right, moving on to section number 2 is the install process and everyday use. And honestly, once you have it plugged in there, it takes literally a couple seconds to install. What you're gonna do is, it has these little slots down here. You're just gonna go ahead and line it up on the right side first, and then on the left side, you're gonna come in and line it up there. Pretty much push with both hands, get it to where you want it to be, and then you're pretty much all set. That's all it takes. And then again, it has these little stops here to stop it so you can go ahead and use your charger. Now the charger itself, these cables right here are about 29.5 inches long. And again, they're retractable. And this part right here is also magnetic. So this part pretty much sticks right there, which is pretty cool. This is the little light that we talked about before that lights up when you plug in your device. And not only that, whenever you're done, you can go ahead and just put that there and then just close it. This part is a little tight, so sometimes you might just have to push these little buttons here, or like if you just angle this down a little bit, which is what I normally do, you can go ahead and close it pretty easily and it stays open. So again, you get that sleek look once it's closed, and everything is right where you need it whenever you need it to charge your device. Moving on to section number 3 now. This is all about charging performance, and in this charger it comes with a GAN chip, and all that means is that it's just smaller, lighter, more efficient. It charges your devices faster, and it doesn't, you know, heat up your device, which is actually great. Those chips are all over the internet on different chargers and stuff like that. Even your home charger might have one. Have you seen it? But that is the chip that this comes with. Now the total total amount of wattage that this charger has, from what I read, was 120 watts, 60 on the first charger where the driver's side is, 30 on the passenger side, and then another 30 when the USB-C is being used. Now, it only output as much as what your device can handle. So for iPhones, I always forget what it is, but honestly, when I charge it, it's probably anywhere between 20 and 25. It could be more, it could be less, but it's not going to use the whole 60, but it's a lot faster than what it would be on my wireless charger. Not only that, it doesn't heat up my phone where it's going to burn my hand. So I'll take this charger or any other charger all day over this wireless charging pad for sure. Now, if you made it this far, guys, you made it to the final verdict. And honestly, I think the biggest thing this has going for it is that OEM look. Because if you're like me, I'm pretty sure you guys want something that looks like it came with the car and not something that looks out of place and sloppy and really cheap. So I think that definitely has it going for it. The retractable cables where it keeps everything nice and tidy. The little lights, the little Cybertruck style, like everything that they thought into this product, I thought it was really great. Now, my only concern is that the retractable cables, right? How long are they gonna last before they give out? And not only that, the LEDs, how long are they gonna last before they stop working, right? So I'm hoping it'll be a couple years so you can get your money's worth and it's not gonna die on me over the next couple months or anything like that. So now we're finally gonna get into the cost, and it costs $79.99. And honestly, that could be a little expensive for most, but I got a 20% off coupon for you guys. And honestly, I think it's totally worth it. My only thing that threw me off was that after I placed the order, you know, it was $65 total. I got an email a couple days later saying like, hey, you're going to need to spend another $30 before we can ship this to you. They didn't really tell me why. They asked me if I wanted to cancel. I was completely fine with it and I get a refund. But I really wanted to make this video and I wanted to see how this charger was, because I didn't see anybody with this charger at all on the internet. I tried to find like a review somewhere. No one had it. So I was like, you know what? I'll pay the extra 30. At first I thought it was a scam, but they did send it to me and I got here within a week, which is actually pretty great. Now, I hope that doesn't happen to you guys. I hope you can just use the 20% off coupon and you guys will be good. You spend $65. But after I spent the 30, for me, it was $95 total. Again, it's a little pricey, but some of the ones on Amazon were 50, 60 bucks, and just to spend a little bit more for something better, I was all in for it. And again, you guys can make the decision. Do you think it's worth it for that price? I think it totally was, so I would spend it again in a heartbeat. Now, I hope that they fix that for you guys too on the website, like where you can just pay that one price and call it a day. But you guys let me know your experience in the comments below, and if you guys end up having an issue getting this shipped to you. But everyone, that pretty much wraps up the review. I will leave an alternative down in the comments that I found on Amazon that I think I would buy, so I'll go ahead and leave both, one from Honcho and then one from Amazon. But go ahead and buy either one. Let me know which one you do grab, and let me know your experience with either one of them once you do grab it. And if you're new here, go ahead and hit that like button, please, so we can share this out to everyone on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe so you can stay tuned for the next video. And other than that, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.